I think I might be live. We're getting... If I could turn back time, boom boom. If I could find a way.
Oh, I'm almost there. Hold on, we just...
Right, I'm at... Mine's up I think now. We should be there. Yeah. This is a toast to 2019 and the decade. Ryan, say hello.
Hello. You might remember me.
I just want to make sure I can hear your voice in it. Yeah, nice, sick. Yeah, to be fair. Right, okay, yeah, it's a toast to 2019 and the decade. We're just going to start off chatting about shit that's happened this year in the decade. And then we're going to get pissed and fuck about. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in. Yeah. Also, anything racist, sexist, homophobic or extremely offensive that we say is not our fault. This bottle of famous grouse takes the blame. That's all I'm going to say, boys. Not my fault. Not my fault. Now, Ryan?
I'm almost up. I'm just doing the last touches.
Ryan's always fucking late behind, useless cunt, but anyway,
yeah. That's it.
We're just going to play Call of Duty until we get too pissed to be able to play it, I think. That's going to be,
That's how it's going, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I had a few Guinnesses while I was watching the Celtic Rangers game earlier on, so I'll soften the liver up a little bit.
Yeah, right, I'm not going to start mine.
We're doing it the George Best way tonight, I think.
No, we're going out with a bang.
You up?
This is 2019 and the last day featuring DC.
Woo!
Say hello.
So, and by the way, yeah, do the disclaimer.
Yeah, I feel better get this off.
Anything that me and Ryan say during either of our live streams, it's not our fault. We blame the whiskey. Yeah. Ryan's going to say something probably racist, sexist, probably homophobic. I'll just stick with sexist things, really. I mean, I'll just stick with the sexist things. Margaret, kitchen, make a sandwich, get it off the chest, you know what I mean? No, fuck it, I know Margaret, she sounds like she's 80 years of age. Fuck it, get in the kitchen. Anyway, yeah, we're going to play some COD, aren't we, Ryan? Join my fucking game then, you useless nonce.
Hold on, I'm sure I can hear you.
You touch kids, you puff. Not, and there's homophobic. What'd you say?
I think I just sound a bit echoey, that's all.
Yeah, move your fucking mark button, you useless nonce. Yeah, join my fucking game.
Do I sound a bit like an echo to you on yours?
Yeah, you have a bit of an echo. As long as it's not on both of it. As long as it's on both of ours, then at least I'm not fucking. I thought, like, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll just check mine now. Give me a few microseconds.
This is going to be
bit of an echo, but you know what? Who cares, right? It's a toast, you know. Yeah, well, shot glasses for us, but you know. Right, you ready to go into a game then? Yeah, right. Okay, let's start off, Ryan. What's been your best sporting moment this year so far for you? Just this year.
I think there's less than there's only one. Only one, isn't there?
Go on then.
It has to be winning the Premier League, obviously, for Leicester.
This year, Ryan, I said.
I
said this year to start off with. Fuck me, you've already lost your head.
I've only had two as well.
I'm thinking my first shot.
I don't know what left-hand there and being bitter or whatever. I think the best sporting moment wasn't being a lot left, apart from being second. No, past that, still mid-season. Sacking was well with me.
Oh!
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I understand, mate. I'm trying to think what's it been for me. Honestly, I think Man United versus PSG. That was the moment that got me. I mean, it's been downhill since there pretty much. But I mean, the Marcus Rashford penalty. honestly, it got me off my seat, and it got me fucking, you know, that was, for me, that's, yeah, for me, that's my moment where I was just like, ladies and gentlemen, Manchester United aren't shit anymore. Well, we still shit, but like, we weren't as shit for a few seconds. Okay, we'll move to decade if you would like, Ryan.
Yeah, we'll move to decade. Leicester win the title.
We're winning the title. I mean, that's, yeah, I mean, of course, that's very good.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll have any call with that one.
Oh no, of course, man, that's your moment of the decade. For me, it's
2010 onwards then.
Yeah, and against Italy.
Of course.
That goal.
I think it's a bit of context if no one does.
Yeah, I'm Irish, and yeah, like it looked like we weren't going to go to the Euros. You know, we played Italy. You know, a very strong team, and I think it was Houlihan. That's it. Yeah, he missed a really bad opportunity like early in the game, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Houlihan's. You know, he's fucked us here." But beautiful ball over, Robbie Brady, good control, over the keeper. In the back of the net, limbs, and that's it. Ireland are in the Euros. I mean, the draw against Sweden, I mean, you know, that's a game getting through to the first round. We lost to France, but they ended up winning it. No, did they win it? The Euros? No, they didn't, did they? Portugal won it, actually. I'm pretty sure. But France got to the final, so you know what? Losing to a finalist, I see no shame in that, I personally. But, yeah, for me, that's probably my moment of the decade, I'd say. It was it for me. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Italy were a very good team. That's it. It was basically a win or you're out game, you know. And being an Ireland fan, I'm used to disappointment. Then again, actually, the game that got us into that playoff position, Ryan, Shane Long's goal against Germany. Yeah, but that goal against Germany, hoofed down by the goalkeeper Randolph, playing it the Ireland way, you know, long ball down the pitch, boys, and you know, takes it in his stride, puts it back of the net, limbs once again. But honestly, yeah, either of them moments for me are, I consider big moments for me, because let's be honest, this decade, Manchester United haven't exactly been. No. Yeah, I mean, we won the Europa League, you know, a few FA Cups, but I'm not exactly going to put... The Europa League's close, don't get me wrong, it's a big achievement, big moment, but just for me, seeing Ireland do so well, which something, you know, not used to, just about nicks a biscuit, that's it just nicks it for me, and then again, I need the Conor McGregor victories as well. They're up there. That's it, I mean. What year was it he left in again? I can't remember the exact year. It's 13. Yeah. Man United have won a title. Yeah. No. I mean, United have won a title, Premier League title this decade.
Yeah, I don't think this gets enough attention, to be honest. Sir Alex Ferguson, in my opinion, the greatest man of all time was replaced by David Moyes. Come on.
I mean, the thing is, like, no, I've got nothing to say.
Yeah, at the time, I thought, you know what, he's done a few years at Everton. I don't any Everton stumbled across. I don't think he did win a trophy at Everton.
I don't think he didn't win a trophy. Then again, Everton, I've never been a trophy-winning team, so I kind of feel like that he did really well with Everton. He brought Everton up the league, you know, up yeah, so I think, you know, fair play, he did what he could. West Ham fan, no, West Ham manager, you know what I fucking mean. No, not anymore, anyway. Yeah, the first time he played extremely boring football and the fans didn't like him, so, yeah, I think so, something like that, yeah.
The long one.
Definitely is, but yeah, it's been a good sporting decade, I think. Really.
You want that many whiskies in?
Hey, what? What did you say?
I was trying to set you up.
Oh, what were you trying to set me up for?
Just saying it was long.
You usually take the long ones up your arse, don't you?
Oh, it's a lot of people won't be thinking half an hour in. It's gonna go down with 6 minutes in, basically.
Yeah, but to be fair, we ain't done anything too bad yet. Being the main word, people. Yeah, I don't take responsibility.
Yeah.
But alright then, Ron, obviously with this decade coming to a close very shortly, anything that you're massively looking forward to in the next decade?
Always look forward to. When you someone tells me England playing international, I don't look forward to it. I look forward to Euros and World Cup.
Yeah.
Look forward to 2020 next year, isn't it?
I believe it is, yeah. Yeah.
Then World Cup 2022 in Qatar.
Looking forward to them.
Yeah, it is about what time is it?
Half tennis.
11 at night. I'm just gonna stay outside dying.
Yeah, same. I'm tired and a little bit and a bit hungover from yesterday, and obviously I've been on the drink away today. And this Vito jet can suck my fucking cock if it keeps doing this. But honestly, for me, what am I looking forward to in 28? I'm gonna go for. Well, the first one, anyway, the one that's coming up the closest, is Conor McGregor versus Cowboy Cerrone, UFC, 18th of January, I believe. He did retire. He's back out of retirement, and yeah. So for me, it's Conor McGregor versus Cowboy Cerrone is the thing that's getting me really looking forward to the next year.
What are your aspirations for 2020?
Honestly, I couldn't give less of a fuck, mate. I mean, yeah, leaving college soon, hopefully going into a job because, you know what, life... You know what, not at the minute. I'll save stuff when I've got to say stuff for personal life. If I only want to say something, I'll say something. But, yeah, I mean, for me, McGregor fight, that's what I'm looking forward to. Realistically, I would think if as long as next year's not worse than this year, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, how was this year been for you, anyway?
Shagged a French girl.
Well,
that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it really. Shagged a French. Yeah, no.
You won last year.
Yeah, because that was just before Christmas Day, so it wouldn't have been this year. It was the one was last year, innit? Just before. So yeah, just over a year ago, I lost my virginity. Big ups, your boy. You know, honestly, I thought out of those lot, I'd be the last one. But like 2 1-night stands later, your boy's there. Like, because let's be honest, I just felt like I never, especially in school or anything, never really spoke to any of the girls there or anything. So I just thought.
A bit of context. So you did go out both of these.
Anyway, no, in primary school back then, Tom. Allow it, bruv. Allow it. I was in primary school, my man. Allow it. But I thought I'd wait until I get into a relationship. You know, I'd be like, But I just ended up shagging 2 birds in a 1-night stand because fucking bruv, you only live once, and I shag. I mean, the first one, to be fair, I shagged her. I just lay there and she rode me because I was fucking drunk and high, so I couldn't do shit.
Go on. Same time.
No, not really.
You just. If you could do it, say 2 bombs. That's actual type. If you could do 2 bombs at the same time, would you?
No, not really. The fucking hassle wouldn't be worth it, my man. Hassle wouldn't be worth it, my man. If I could shag both of them at the same time, then yeah, sure, go for it, man. Another shot.
If you could go back to the front and do it against more rounds this time, would you?
Oh god, yeah. But I was sick. Turn back time. If I could find a way, call the words that hurt you, and you'd stay. If I could reach the stars, I'd give them all to you. For anybody listening to this out of context, that's the anthem to our parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness though, like, this year for you, Ryan, has it been good? Has it been bad? What we thinking?
It's been an interesting one for me.
Really?
I'm not sure. I saw like the same play last year.
Yeah? I mean, one of them things. I understand that, my friend. I mean, it's fucking, for me especially, man. It's one of these years that like nothing except the French goals happened that's really got me off my seat. so much. Yeah. I did say to her though before I shagged her, like, you know, we've got to be quick, match of the days on soon. Like, you know, priorities. Yeah, like it's priorities. You know what I mean? I think it was like I think it was like it was the first match of the day thing because United had beat Chelsea 4-0 early that day. Where I was in a family barbecue, and so I was just like, yo, I would happily stay and shag longer, and I'd happily be long, but you know, match of the days on soon. I want to see Manchester United score goals against Chelsea. So like, you know, it's literally in out, you shake it all about.
I mean, you know for a minute one on metal.
I mean, you just got to let them know where you stand. You know what I mean, big man. And for me, it was. Yeah, that's it, man. For me, it's match of the day. You love to see it, don't you? But yeah, but yeah, so that was fun.
Would you mind digging into the French and the other one?
Matt, ask what you want to know, bro. Ask. If I know the answer, I can answer you. I'll answer you.
If I was sure, would you give a match analysis on the board? What would you say?
So what did you say? Sorry.
If I was sure, would give a verdict on how it went. What would you say?
Well, the first one, the French, so the black one, he'd say, for me personally, that's a very poor performance there. He was lazy in the box, and there was yeah, he said there was very little penetration of his own really there. He waited for the whole team to do it himself. Yeah, I mean basically, as I say, I basically just like lay on my back and let her do the work. Which, I mean, you know, listen, I'm not opposed to doing the work. I would say I was drunk and high, so realistically for myself. Oh, 100%. She was like, yo, do you want to go upstairs? And I was like, yes. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll go through the situation for you, big man. Yeah, basically went to a Christmas party. I think my friend's brother came and was like, yo, I'm bringing some girls down. Everyone's like, yep, sick, happy with that. I get drunk and high. There's weed there, you know, prove it, dickheads. And so you know, the girls were just there to shag. I spoke to her a little bit beforehand. She tapped me on the shoulder, like, oi, going up, you coming with? I'm like, sure, why not? We got up there. It was a bit of a struggle to get up the stairs, can't lie to you. Got up there, and she was just like, I can't either way jumped onto my back or she pushed me onto my back. I can't remember. I was on my back riding. And yeah, man, I enjoyed every minute of it. I honestly don't know whether or not she did, but I mean, realistically, I don't think I was in the. I don't think it was possible then for me to actually put in a greater performance than what I did. I was out of it. Like if it was down to me to do any thrusting, it wouldn't have ended well for either of us, I don't think. No, I was too drunk to do anything really then. No, not me. Yeah, I was gone. I was too far gone to put in a shift, if you will, but...
So you wouldn't turn back time, would you?
Well, I turned back time, but you know, it's I enjoyed myself there. No, that's pretty much all the info I can give on the black one. And the first one, it was black, by the way. A lot of people call me racist. I'm like, oh, I've shagged a black woman and a French woman now. Yeah, but like, I've shagged a black woman and a French woman. And I'm not saying that doesn't make me racist. But what I'm saying is though, clearly, you know, I'm not just one of them people who wants, you know, who's like one of these weirdos that I'll shag whatever's there. Oh, not quite that bad, mate. Come on, like, you need more than just a pulse to allow me to, you know, for me to actually. Anyway, so I say that's pretty much all I can give you on that, mate. Well, honestly, I mean, I don't think there's actually much more info I can give you on that one, really. So yeah, that's that. If you want to ask me about the other one, you may go ahead.
If you turn time on which one would you?
French.
I think that's
well, the reason it's the French one is because I say I wasn't pissed, I wasn't high, I was, and it was a lot more fun. Like man had fun. You know what I mean? I did a Jesse Lingard Millie walk around that fucking bedroom.
Can I say, have you seen that start 2019 Jesse Lingard?
I saw it, mate, honestly. Shocking, that, innit?
Yeah.
Not surprised though, but shocking. Right, as I say, Ryan, before I get too weighted, if you want to ask me about the French one, any information you want to ask, go ahead. Alright, it was fun. Right, definitely a slutty whore, but I was in the mood just to like. No, I was just up for a rocking time, so I was happy to go for it, mate. Yeah, any questions at all you want to ask me about the French, go for it, man. Now's your time. You want me to go through the story?
Oh, go on.
Well, no, I didn't meet her in the bar, actually. She was already, like, she walked outside, I followed her out.
Rewind.
Well, she walked outside the bar, right? She outside of the pub, and I was like, well, I'll just go and talk to her for a wee bit, you know what I mean? Thought nothing of it, I just thought I'll go and have a chat. We got talking, and she asked me a few questions, like, I can't remember, she was like, oh, you know, what you doing here, you on holiday? I was like, yeah. She went, oh, family, or you with like a girlfriend or something? I was like, nah, just me family. I went, yourself? She went, yeah, me too. And by that I thought, okay, cool, so she's inquiring. She went, I'm going to come back to my hotel room for a bit of fun. I went, yeah, sure. Poked my head in the pub door. My dad went, oh, we're back. I'm in the hotel room in a bit. I'm nipping off. He went, where to? I went, oh, I'm just, you know, back in a bit. I think he saw the girl next to me. He was like, okay, chill, whatever, big ups. I don't know if he saw her.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know. Either he saw her or not anyway. I don't know what the fuck. He probably knew. I don't know. So, yeah, I got into the hotel room. Pulls out a bag of lube and condoms. I was like, tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. And it was.
It was a good one, was it?
Anal, pussy, and she swallowed and she swallowed my cum. Like, at first she was just like, right, shag, basically just fuck me. So I was like, right, cool, we just fucked in the pussy. She was like, I want it up the arse. I was like, eh? I was like, eh? She got on all fours. I was just...
You turned around, look out the window, have a thought about it, massive wings on your face, you do an exorcist 360 head spin, look at her and nod.
I was just like, eh? She went, I want it up the arse. I was like, alright. I was like, alright. And so...
French.
so I fucked up the arse, and then she just looked at me. She basically looked at me dead in the eye. I was like, and these are her honest words, right? She just looked me dead in the eye and went, I want to swallow your jizz.
I mean, she's better than mine.
Oh no, she lives in England. She lived in England. Like, she's French. Like, she's like me. Like, I'm Irish. I live in England. She's French. Lives in England, you know what I mean? Oh, who knows, mate? Didn't bother me really when I was up her ass, but yeah, she just looked at me when I wanted to swallow your jizz. I'm like, okay. So she took the condom off. Not me. I said, yeah, she took the condom off, sucked me cock, and that was that. Eh? No, that was the black one.
Oh.
I mean, look, mate, I would not go and warn her. She's probably had about, like, fucking 6 or hot dogs that day, who knows, but, yeah, I mean, like, I mean, time-wise, I think the black one, she probably rode me for about, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes, something like that, and then that was about it. The French one, probably about, around 10 odd minutes in the pussy, about 8 or 9. No, but honestly, probably about only like 6 or so up the arse. And then she.
I think it's important just to stress these.
No, I was like, you know, there's both times the woman made the move on me and was like, do you want it? So, you know, both times it was. I was offered. Yeah, both times they offered to you know, and I just happily obliged. You know, I'm not gonna let women down or. Yeah. And then say she probably sucked me cock for about 4 or so minutes until I came, and that was like, yeah. And then she just swallowed. I went into the bathroom, washed me cock off and everything. I said goodbye, and I more than shook her hand that fucking night. But yeah, and then went back to my hotel room. Said hello. My dad went, oh, where have you been? I went, oh, I'm just, you know. Watch Match of the Day. Oh no, I was wearing shorts actually. Right, the whole holiday, right? It was the middle of the summer, right? I'm in the Isle of Wight. I thought, and my shorts were like quite like pedo looking ass shorts. Like, I look like a fucking pedo. Like, even my dad fucking looked at me and went, fucking pedo. I went, eh? He went, you short, you look like a fucking pedo. I was like, oi! Fucking hell, no need why, hang on a second, bloody hell, man. But, yeah, like, the French one, it was fun, man. It was just, you know, I think it was one of them just times that I just, like, enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw her again that holiday. I may have seen her in the bar or something, or like seen her walking around. Mate, I do. Because I always thought, like, I'm not one of these soppy cunts or anything, but I always thought, like, you know, but I think, yeah, but I think that Christmas party, I knew that when I knew going there, like, yeah, this is just going to be I'm probably going to, you know, shag or something, and so I was just up for it, and so I'd already lost at this point, and I thought, I think it's just I was on holiday, and I thought, you know what, sex is, God knows, you know, that's it. I'm just gonna, you know, when's the next time a woman's literally gonna talk to me for, you know, less than 5 minutes and offer to fuck me? I'm like, I was like, right, you know what, Bob's your uncle, but I hope he's not here because this is gonna get messy. Fucking hell. But yeah, so it was. I enjoyed it, man. It was, you know. You did. I mean, 100%. Oh, 100%, man. Because like, not just was it, but I put in a shift that time. You know what I mean? Oh, I mean, like, for the first like 10 minutes, she just lay on her back. You know what I mean? She lay on her back, spread her legs, and I just fucking went to town. And you know, then obviously, basically, yeah, and then obviously, like, you know, she did a bit of moving around or whatnot for her to get into position. It wasn't just a one-way thing, was it? Oh no, she did a bit of moving around, you know, a little bit of up and down, a bit of riding as well. And then then she fucking sucked me cock for about 5 minutes, so that was definitely up there with the happiness, you know, can't lie. I mean, like, here's the thing, right? Like, what's the shame in, like, having sex? Like, it's literally all I did was just do what fucking men have been doing for years. Like, you look at some of the fucking porn out there, right? And like, what I did with her is fucking tame. You know what I mean? Yeah. You look at some of the... I mean, don't ask me, right, why my mate sent me this, but this woman had a dildo in like, circumference, like, roundness, yeah? It was about, like, 20 odd centimetres, and she stuck it up her arse. Oh my God. Like, 20 centimetres, stretching your arse is 20 centimetres. Hell no! But what the fuck? You know what I mean? So, like, literally, I mean, let's be honest, right? I shag in the pussy. That's what literally. That's the bog standard fucking vanilla sex, innit? Let's be honest, yeah. But I mean, that's the stand, innit? You know what I mean? You just get the job, and then a blow job again. Literally, you know, nothing but an anal. You know, that's whether or not, yeah, no, that's personal preference. Which for me, I couldn't give less of a shit. Really, I was like, you know what, you want it, you want it. You know, if you don't want it, you don't get it. Obviously, you know what I mean. I'm not a fucking rapist. Well, like Simon. So yeah. So yeah. I mean, also, obviously, I'm sharing. I might as well share. Yeah, hairy pussy she had.
Oh, Jesus. Why was she tuning in?
If she was tuning in, I thank you very much for a very pleasant night.
You didn't bash one blast again, did you? You look back on your time.
Not quite, but I'll say, you know what? For me, it was enjoyable time. Well, I just, you know what I mean? I mean, that's it. It was just one of those moments for me where like, I was just happy. And, you know what I mean? I did what I wanted. I did what I needed to do. I did what I wanted. I did what I urged. I mean, I say, the fact that both times the woman, I approached the French girl, but she's the one who offered, like, you know, trying to come back to my hotel room. So I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna say no to that. But yeah, so both times they offered, you know, they offered it to me. I wasn't like, oh, do you wanna? So for me, that's just brilliant. For me, I'll chill. Well, yeah, nothing out there, but and that's it. Like, people go, oh my God, you're telling, you know, times of when you had intimate moments. None of them, right, were passionate, intimate moments. You know what I mean? You know, people go, oh, it's a moment of passion. It was literally just like both times. It was two people that wanted a shag, so it was just convenient to go for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna ask you, Ryan. Yeah, obviously you ain't shag anyone just yet, but For me, this is going to sound mental, right? Because even though I believe what I'm saying, it still sounds strange when I say it. For me, kissing is more passionate and showing affection of love than a quick shag.
I couldn't agree more.
Because obviously people have one night stands and shag all the time, but I think if you just, you know, passionately kiss someone or anything like that, that shows a sign of love. You know what I mean? Like, I might be talking absolute bollocks here, I don't fucking know. But yeah, that's just how it is for me. You agree?
I agree with you.
That's it, because like, neither of the times did I kiss them. Because neither of the times did I kiss them or snog them, you know what I mean? It was literally just, I want a shag, you want a shag, we're both here, rightio, let's, you know, right, okay, cool, we'll have a go at it then. Because none of us knew, I think both times, you know, both parties were just aware that, oh, this is going to be a one-time thing. That's it, it just was, it was two people wanted the same thing, so it was convenient just to go for it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like if you've got, it's like when you go into a shop, you know, you want this bag of sweets and you've got a quid. He's got the bag of sweets and he wants your quid. So what do? You just, you know, you give him what, and that's kind of it was, you know? And yeah, I just enjoyed my time, man. I was like, you know what, this is going to be a fun time. That's it, exactly, because like I say, first was at Christmas. It's been like half a year since I had my first taste of a, I said I didn't eat any of them out, by the way. When I say taste, like I'm not opposed to doing so.
Yeah.
I'll happily, you know, if you're like, yo, can you? I'll be like, you know what, sure, go for it. But I say the first time I was too drunk to do anything. The second time, like, I ain't fucking eating that out. Like, but no, like that French girl, like I ain't put my mouth anywhere near that thing, fam. Like fuck the amount of cock that's been up in that thing. I'm not risking it. But yeah, both times, man, I was just. That's it. Like, I hate the people who treat sex as kind of like this, you know, fucking. Yeah. Well, no, not for fucking, you rapist. But hang on, why did you sex is forced? Hang on a second, why did you say it's forcing sex? Fucking hell, why did you admit to being a rapist? But I know what you mean, bruv. But yeah, that's it.
People just say the enjoyment.
That's it, but like, I think a lot of people as well, they go, you know, oh, you shouldn't have sex unless you're in love with them. Why not? Like, listen, fucking hell, man, I was running around, but I didn't even know this. Man, I defended the opposition team, fam. To be fair, I'm just drinking, so I'm chill. But no, I'll carry the streams, mate, you know. Where should I start? We just heard Ryan say sex should be 4, so he's a rapist. I
don't know.
No, it doesn't. If you took him to court for it, it'd fall like a Mars bar on a hot day. I mean, yeah, he's a good lad, Ryan. You know what? He's not here. I'll say shit. I would never say this shit to his face, man. He's a soppy cunt, right? But you know what? He's a fucking good lad. I've known him since year 3. God, how long's that? Oh, it's over 12 years, say that. He's a fucking good lad, you know what I mean? We've had our ups and downs, had our arguments, but at the end of the day, he's a good lad, you know. I mean, he might be a rapist, I don't know. You know, you can't hold me to it. I don't know, you know. But no, he's a good lad. A bit of a paedophile. He does like kids who are, you know, about 8 years old. But nah, apart from that, nah, he's a good lad, to be fair. He fucking loves lying about. I'm not gonna say lying. But man messaged me and said he had the fucking 9 pints and a fucking couple of whiskeys or fuck knows what he was claiming, right? But like fucking, I remember he had like 2 Strongbows and he was fucking gone. Like, don't forget, he was messaging me, right? I think he spelt the word fucking like, I don't know, he spelt a fucking word with more than 8 letters in it, perfectly good within like 2 seconds, when he was supposed to be absolutely fucking pissed out of his head. So I really doubt that, but you know, he's a good lad. Yeah.
Good evening.
Oh, fucking hell. You're right. Mate, I think if you rewind the stream and listen to it, you'll be very surprised. I opened up on my true feelings about you.
Oh God.
No.
I don't really want to.
Oh, do it, right, honestly do it. No, do it, you'll be pleasantly surprised.
I'm not in a minute actually.
But generally, right now, just do it, please, trust me, you'll be pleasantly surprised, Ryan, I'm sure you will. No, honestly, I can give a shit, honestly. Well, have a quick look on YouTube now, see what minute it would be in.
So I know, it would be the last few minutes though.
Well, we're 8 minutes now, Ron, so if you rewind, at the end of this, at the end of this, Ryan, if you rewind about 10 minutes. At the end of this game, rewind 10 minutes and you should be around there, about 10, 11 minutes. But yeah, I said some shit, I know. I got a bit off my chest, man, yeah, you know. I definitely did that, but that's not all I did. Nah, there's some good mix with some bad, trust me. You know, I didn't just throw you under the bus for touching kids.
Whoa.
But yeah, that's my stories on the 2 sexual encounters I've had, not including Simon. But yeah, that's it for me, man.
You just rewind 10 minutes, you spoke about me, and then you've just gone out of context. That's 2 sexual encounters. But we've already touched on them. So
yeah. Oh, there's more than just touch on them, mate. I fucking know, I was in them. I'm not gonna say how many inches, but you know, it was enough to make them both orgasm. So you know what, my job's done. That's it, man. Also, I think it was the French one I was speaking to, yeah. And she, ladies and gentlemen, if you're yet, Ryan, to get your dick in a woman that's over the age of 8. Sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry, mama. I'm sorry, Ryan. I really am. But yeah, if you're yet to shag someone of age, like Ryan is, I'm gonna stop. I'll stop. But yeah, if you're yet to actually have a sexual encounter, Ryan, the French girl let me know a few things. You know. Did you know, Ryan, that as long as your dick is over, I think it's like over 4 inches long, it's long enough to pleasure them.
How many?
4 inches, so you might just be scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I'm an inch out then.
Not an inch out. No! Shot! But yeah, because apparently the spot that like gets them going is only about 4 inches into them. So yeah, as long as your dick's 4 inches long, because I fucked her. She's like, she came, and I was like, yo, was that good for you afterwards? And she was like, yeah. I was like, I just kind of like thought, well, I'm never going to see her again, never probably going to talk to her again. Yeah. So I thought, oh, I'll ask. I said, like, you know, what's kind of like the length of dick that a woman, you know, needs to come? Knowing that she'd already came, so I was like, yo, at least mine's long enough. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've got the package. You know, I've got the package, unlike the fucking postman in this cunt of a country, they fucking deliver it on time. Amazon, get your shit together, boys. Anyway, but yeah, so she said, like, she said realistically, 4 inches or more is enough to, you know, get the job done. Yeah, there's going to be a few lads out there who are fucking, you know, dreading, because yeah, that's it, man. There's going to be a few lads out there going, oh, I've only got, you know, 5 inches or 6 inches of shaft to give them. That's enough, mate. You know, if you can pipe 6 inches in them, they're coming. Yeah, you're the man. But yeah, so yeah, basically, 4 inches or more, you got them coming. Also, apparently, anything over 8.5 inches, which, let's be honest, no one listening to this is packing, is actually uncomfortable for them. Can be.
Oh wow.
So realistically, if you've got say 5, 6, 7 inches on you, it's enough to make them come, and you're not going to make them uncomfortable. So, you know, looking. That's it, man. Because that's it. I just said to her, like, yo, what length are you looking for? To be fair, the thing that got fucking glued in the fact he's a horse went, honestly, for me, I don't care as long as it's in me. I was like, oh bloody hell. I was like, oh Jesus fucking Christ, like, you know. But yeah, so that's kind of it, lads. As long as you got 4.5 inches on you, Yeah, you're there, really. I mean, she asked me, actually, as I was, like, cleaning my cock, which is a very strange thing to, like, you know, you think shagging them would be strange. Meh, not really. But it's when, like, you're cleaning your dick and then they're talking to you and you're like, yo, fam, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this, bruv? But no, she was like, yo, she said, what's a man's favourite tit size? No, I honestly said anything. I said it doesn't really matter to someone. No, I'm not. 100% I'm not.
Yeah.
There's going to be some lads that are like, yo, I'm sorry, right? But unless like they're big enough for me to fucking like choke on, then you know, nah, get away from me. But for me, like, it doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter. And she actually said to me, which I was quite like, oh, okay. She said, do you like my pussy hairy?
What did you say?
I said yes. I mean, I'm like, no, fuck, that's weird, bruv. No, I say I'm gonna put my face near that thing. Like, I'm fine without diseases. You know what I mean? I'm not Freddie Mercury. I don't need the AIDS. No, I was just like, yeah. I personally, for me, I don't really care whether it's hairy or not. But I'm like, yeah, if it's hairy, I like it. It's good, chill, whatever, you know. For me, I don't know about you, Ron, but I'm like, whatever the woman, it's her hair. If she wants it there or not, it's up to her. Where do you stand it, Ron? Are you a I like it hairy or I like it shaved, or where do you stand on the? But like, if it came down to it, would you rather hairy or not, or do you not care?
Not.
You'd rather not. If it was hairy, would it put you off having a go? It would. Okay, fair enough. I think some men. Oh no, that's it. A lot of men don't. Like, a lot of men are like, yo, if it's not shaved, I'm sorry, but I can't.
Yeah.
But for that sake, for me it was just. No, I'm sure you don't, mate. I say a lot of men don't like it, but for me, I was just like, yo, whatever. I'll go with it. But yeah, so because I think we both kind of knew, like, this is a one night stand. This is where we can get some information. I think she was 19, so she was like a year older than me. So I think, you know, it was both a time where I was like, yo, we can. Well, no, she was 19. Like, there's no nothing noncy about that.
How old were you?
I was 18. The first one, I was also 18, and I think she might have been 20 actually. 20. She's either 20 or 21, I think. So I was like, oh, you just pulled a fucking older bird. Get in. Not like you, I don't shag grannies, but you know, whatever. I've called you out there now. But yeah, so I was happy with it. Yeah, because I think we both just thought, well, this is time to get some information. You know what I mean? Yeah, something like that, man. But yeah, so that's kind of how. Yeah. I mean, that's it was me. Now here's the thing for you, right, Ryan. Yeah, look at your fucking deaths and kills now, you fucking nonsense. Who was chatting shit last round? Yeah, so am I. I'm drunk. I think I was watching the Joe Weller I don't watch the Joe Weller podcast, by the way. Oh, it was like a clip of it. Yeah, there's a clip of it, and it was like talking about how you feel after a wank or sex. And they were saying, like, do you ever feel guilty afterwards? Because apparently, how you know you love someone is after you've nutted, you still like them. Because the male urge is, let's be honest, Ryan, to get a bit of action, you know what I mean? So have you ever, Ryan, had a wank and then looked at what you just wanked over and think, ah, disgusting, what have I done? Have you, Ryan? Come on. Be honest. Oh, look what I've been honest, right, this whole thing. Okay, I'll be honest right now. I've had wanks, looked at what I've just done it over, and gone, fucking, what have I done? Oh no! But yeah, I've wanked over things, looked back on them and gone, I've not done that bad, I ain't done that, man. But yeah, so have you ever had a, you know, had a look at something and then gone, nah, that's, you know, felt a little bit, not disgusted, but felt, you know, that's yeah.
You're in a time of need.
Yeah, because let's be honest, as I say, like, you know, wanking over things or that's it. When I shagged the black woman, to be fair, after I'd done it, I was barely conscious. Like, the walk home from that party was very difficult.
Yeah.
One of my mates, I'll tell you a story for you. One of them, then his leg went to sleep, or he didn't go to sleep. He just couldn't lift up his leg, and he stood there. Went, my leg stopped working. We just went, what? He went, my leg won't lift up. My leg stopped working, and yeah, he couldn't lift up his leg. It was fucking one of the funniest. Oh my god, one of the funniest things I've seen. But yeah. So realistically, but when I got home that night and woke up in the morning, and thought back on, you know, my encounter with her, I was like, yo, do I feel ashamed of it? No, I didn't. I think I've had wanks where I've just looked at what I've gone over and I'm like, fucking hell, like, definitely, man. But no, for me it was, yeah, the French one again. I mean, I just enjoyed myself too much to look back on that with anything but happiness. Yeah, but come on, Ron, you got to answer the question. You can't duck it, mate. Have you ever had a wank and felt guilty, or not maybe guilty, but looked at what you've wanked over and gone, yeah? No. I'm just fair enough. You're lying out your fucking arse, but I'll accept it. You're literally chatting shit, and that laugh right there tells me you're chatting shit, but I'll accept your answer, lad.
Okay.
That's up your answer, whatever. But no, you know what? I think having a good time in life is probably the most important thing there is. It's just that thing. It's a moment in your life you regret. You regret. Wow. You regret. I mean, obviously it's been this decade because what were we, like 10? Last time the decade changed. So this decade, you regret being in a relationship.
Yeah.
How come?
Just didn't feel myself.
Really? You gonna say who it was with, or?
I think we'll respect the identity.
Emily Palmer.
So
you regret it? Fair enough. I can't. What do I think? Is there anything I regret doing this? You know what? No, there's a few things I regret. Right?
Okay.
I don't know whether it was quite this decade as before, but I regret quitting rugby. Right? I was good at rugby. I mean, unless you know me, I'm a bit of a fat bloke, right? So I'm a good fucking, like, I'll just like charge into a cunt and, you know, I'll twat him. I regret quitting boxing.
Okay.
Again, I just like punching people. I regret staying on at Hinckley College a little bit, can't lie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a few things I regret, but you know what? I think would I be the person I am today without doing what I've done?
I've seen you at primary school, almost crying.
No, it's true. I mean, that's it, like, yeah, that's it. I think that's it, because when I first started, right, I cared what people thought and said. Like, I genuinely did. Right? I ain't fucking, you know, I ain't gonna push you away from it. I cared what people thought, man, and I've kind of come to realise I couldn't give less of a toss whether you think I'm a cunt or not, because at the end of the day, fuck yous.
I think you can do that a little bit like that.
That's it, man, that's it. And especially over the last year or so, the amount you've dipped college and fucking, you know, done shit like that, you fucking changed, man. Again, I hope you don't mind me saying, Ryan, but you were like, you know, a proper fucking bit of a wet wipe. You know what I mean? Like, you were just like fucking, you know, oh, I can't dip a lesson, but now you're just like, listen, yeah, but now you're just like, yo, fuck you, bro, I'll do what I want. And I kind of think that in life, like, so far in life, right, I'm gonna say, I'm torn between, I've been very, very lucky, or I've been very unlucky in life so far. There's no in between for me. Like, things that I say I've been lucky about, right, so far in my life, touch wood, no, you know, terrible, I say no terrible illnesses. I had pneumonia and nearly died, but, you know, fuckers, I'm still here, motherfuckers. You know, I'm still here. What you gonna do about it? But, you know, I've not, like, you know, like I say, I'm still here. So, I'm fucking, you know, thankful for that, of course. We have, man. Like I say, we've both gone from fucking, you know, caring about what people thought to, you know what, I'll do what the fuck I want. Because at the end of the day, people always say to you, oh, you've got to, you know, you've got to do this, and you've got to do this in life, and you've got to do this. It's like, well, why the fuck have I got to do any of this, man? Like, at the end of the day, all life does to you is take a massive fucking shit in an envelope, right, seal the fucker, right, fucking, you know, right on the bastard. Oh, you know, here's some free cash, my friend. And then, you know, you open it and you're like, oh, it's a pile of shit. And that's kind of what life is. It's a pile of shit. And that's it. You gotta fucking deal with it in one way or another. You know. And for me, I've dealt with it and I'll do what I want. Now, realistically, in life, Ryan, maybe you disagree. It's you wake up in the morning, right? You go to work, and that's that, right? And you've got to make a life whatever the fuck you can. You've got to try and have the best time you can. And that's what I've learned over the last few years, man. Like, if I'm sitting in college or wherever I am, and I'm unhappy and I'm pissed off, mate, I'll just have a good time. You know, if someone's like giving me shit now, like, I'll fucking take it on the chin, and I'll give it you 10 times more than you could ever think anyone could.
I remember when I first started in that 2010 I used to listen to what the teacher said, and I called the teacher really nonce.
You called a teacher a nonce, you did do that, he called a teacher a nonce. I mean, I've offered teachers out for boxing matches, you know, I mean, it just gets to the point with me where I'm like, I mean, this is a thing, right, which I don't like adults as much because of things they say. They go, oh, well, in life, you know, you have to do this or life's not going to be good. It's like, yo, you're miserable and you've done those fucking things, you know? Like, look at you. Yeah, you're not happy with, like, you hate your job, or, you know, even if you love your job, you moan about life and you've done exactly what you're telling me to do. Why the fuck would I copy you?
There's nothing I want to talk about. The only people who've got respect for what I say, especially ones who've done this. Show respect, have a smile on their faces. One I hate is ones that don't use these days.
Yeah.
When on that time, I was queuing for ages at the bus stop. And it was a cold day. And then. What? I literally let her on the bus first. She literally turned up just a few seconds before the bus came. I told the bus, wait a few minutes to listen to the sound of the logo. It's not 9 minutes on the don't know what it was about. And she came on the bus and didn't acknowledge me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't say anything. Well, she knew I was asking the bus to wait as well.
I mean, like, I completely agree, mate. Fucking, I think you maybe should have chinned her. I'm joking. You can't chin an elderly woman. You just push off a mobility scooter and that's like a dying turtle. But one of the things for me is like people say to you, oh, you know, you've got to do this in life. It's like, well, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Realistically, if I work a 9 to 5, for example. Who gives? If I'm doing my job, I'm getting paid. Who gives a fuck, man? That's literally all life is. Is you do your job, you get your money, you fuck off home, and you try and enjoy your life. And people say this, and honestly, I don't know about you, and they go, oh, you know, your school time is the best time of your life. The times you're in school, they're the best time of your life. People, if you still say that or think that, honestly, mate, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck still actually thinks the time when you're fucking sitting in school? I mean, honestly, I don't think we should get into that right now, especially because we're drunk. Now's not the time. But first, for me, I think, right, saying your school time is the best time in your life is wrong.
That's it.
Because, right, in school, you're there, what, 9 till 3, right?
Yeah.
That's 2 hours less. 2 hours less than a working day. Yeah? What do you get in a working day, Ryan, that you don't get at school?
That's money, isn't it?
A fucking paycheck at the end of it. Right? If I'm going to be sitting there taking shit off of someone that I don't fucking like for nearly fucking 9 or 8 hours a day, I want a fucking paycheck.
Yeah.
I mean, sitting at school, right? If you sit there for as long as you do, and you just do what they say, and it's just like you don't. No one enjoys it unless you're a fucking sweaty nonce. I think really. I mean, unless you're a paedophile, you don't really like being in a school. That's just that. And yeah, I mean, college. You hate it, you may hate it, right? You may hate the teachers, you may hate the students, but I think college is 40 times better than fucking school ever has been. Yeah, no, don't go to sixth form, because the same fucking twatty teachers are just gonna, you know, be knobs to you. But like, when you're fucking just chilling in sixth form, it's fun. Like, not so for college. You just do what the fuck you do. And that's it. I mean, well, I'll say, I'll go through, Ryan, for me personally, what I've done at college and experienced. Right, so let's see, in college, first of all, smoked weed.
There we go.
Right, sit in the back of the class, I was high. A lot of us were really. The teacher was just like, fucking, we know what you are, just sit there and chill. Lost my virginity at a party. Again, can't beat that. I've had the freedom, which I feel I've never got before in my life, and I also feel I'm never going to get again. But my Neaton College attendance was like 50, maybe 60%. Right? That was honestly right because I wasn't enjoying the course as much at the end of it, and I stopped going and I played FIFA with one of my friends in the student centre. You're at Neaton, aren't you? You know the student centre? Yeah, I just sat there and played FIFA with Matthias most of the day, and I was like, yo, fuck this. Last year's attendance was, again, around the 50%, but that's different reasons, mental reasons, we ain't getting into that. And this year's, again, it's around the 50%, that's because I've had operations and shit on my foot, so like, that's not my fault personally. I mean, it is what it is, but like, I've had, you know, the freedom, and I've just done things which I never thought I'd probably do. You know? And that's it, because like, when you're at college like this, you can just dip a few classes and get away with it. And I mean, to be fair, in school, I'm going to tell you this wrong, I don't know if I've told you. You know in Hinkley Academy, if you had the back of the, you had the big road going up, didn't you? Like with the big the gates opened and everything. Me, Josh Carter, and Matthias would push one of the gates open, pull the other one open a little bit, and sneak out at lunchtime. Yeah, every Friday we'd sneak out at lunchtime. We'd go down to the park and play football. Yeah, every Friday.
What did the teacher ask you?
One of the times I was sitting on a bench, right? The teachers are behind me saying, "Well, we need to find Joseph," and I was literally like, just in front of them, sitting there thinking, motherfuckers, what you gonna do, bitches? Oh, life's great, mate. But I've been, you know, drunk in college, I've fucking smoked weed in college, I've lost my virginity in a party in college, like...
It's been an interesting day, hasn't it?
Ah, you know what?
It's weird.
Yeah.
2010, what were we, year 5?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, life's... Yeah, man. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you what I said about you. Right, in the fucking... Alright, do you honestly know what? Do you honestly know what I said about you?
What did you say?
I mean, I said you were nonsense. I said you touched kids and stuff, right? But that's the usual. But I genuinely said you're a good fucking lad. I've known you for years, man. We've had our ups and downs.
Yeah.
We've had our arguments.
We get through it.
We've had our ins and outs. Not like the French girl. Just fucking let you know. But you know what? Nah, you're a good lad. Yeah, you're a good lad, man. Nah. That's it. I mean, at the end of the day, we have our moments, but you know, out of all the friends we've had, out of like, you know, Holliers Walk, Inkley Academy and college, we talk almost every fucking day.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, I've not seen you since like 2 years ago.
Weird, isn't it?
One day, well, we've got to meet up. We've got to go pub. We've got to meet up. No, I've not fucking. Yeah, I've not seen you for years, man. Just think about it. Just think, we've spoke nearly every day for the last 2 or 3 years, yet we've not seen each other once.
It's a bit weird.
Like, that's a bit, yeah, man. We've. I mean,
we see each other as people.
100%. And that's another thing. Adults go, oh, all kids do these days is spend all days online and talking to each other. Like we're you know, we're good friends. Yeah, we go to different colleges at the moment. You know, because of just chilling online. We've managed to speak and keep in touch every fucking day.
Easy, that's right. Should be
flipping burgers. Right, I'm gonna let you guys into something right now. We've got a friend, haven't we, Ryan? We've got a friend, Daniel Knowles. Right now, he's a controversial fella. Right, he's a good lad. I forget. You know what I mean. Like we've had our ups and downs. I think me and Dan more than you and him.
Oh, you and Dan.
I mean, I'll just let you guys know. I put him in the back of an ambulance once. I broke his collarbone.
Just get that one out.
Like, I'm not bragging or anything, but I put him in the back of an ambulance. So fucking, you know what I mean. What you fucking say to me, Mads? But no, yeah, I say we've got that friend, and it is what it is. 100%, yeah. Yeah, that's it, man. And and here's something as well, yeah, which I'll just say. Honestly, I think it's made me a happier person, right? Over the last, I don't know, year, 2 years, maybe 3 years, I don't know, I've just acknowledged, I'm a bit of a fat bastard. Fuck it, man. I've always been a bit of a fat bastard. And over the last couple of years, I'm just like, oi, you're the fat man. I remember watching the True Geordie podcast, right? It's all about like Andy when Andrew Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua for the first time, and this, that, the other. I said, don't mess with the man with the Snickers. It's you, the fat man. And I just remember going, yeah, you were the fat man. Like, I've just gone because I think as well. Now I'm gonna. I put the controller down. I'm gonna pick it back up.
Should we have a break in this?
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. It's getting to the stage, I think, where neither of us are up to gaming capabilities here. Just suggesting one. I think it would be fucking, which I think would be hilarious right now if we did co-op on FIFA. Oi! To end the decade, I think so. Right, to let everyone know, right? Me and Ryan, we hate FIFA. We hate EA with a passion. They're a shit gaming company, right? We used to play FIFA all the time, didn't we? That was our game. We're both massive football fans, but the game has gone downhill so much. I think neither of us, I think, can physically, play the game anymore. I also play COD now. You know what I mean? But I think we'll turn back time, Ryan. We'll turn back time.
If you score these, you've got to put on
100%, yeah. But what was the? Yeah, we'll definitely just play FIFA, man. Have a chat.
If we lose, we don't care.
No. It's a way to end the decade, I think. I mean,
it might do that. That's game. Don't.
We'll see if it's still up. If it's up, we'll continue. If not, boys, log on to the next stream. I mean, I'll say this to you now then, quickly. No, I'll save this question for FIFA actually. But yeah, for me, I used to care. I say what people said. Yeah. But now I'm just like, yeah, I'm a bit of a fat bastard. And what? Like, you know what? I would say, and here's the thing, like, in life right now, in my current state, am I happy? Yeah, I'm happy. Like, and here's the thing, like, a lot of people are going to disagree with what I say, but a lot of people are going to agree with what I say. With mental health and everything, right? That's a big topic this year, right? And I kind of, I've heard what Tyson Fury's had to say, right? He went from heavyweight champion of the world, right, to seconds away from driving his Ferrari into a bridge and killing himself. Like, he was literally driving the car at 90 odd mile an hour, about to kill himself. Right, mental health is a massive thing. It's right, it really is. And the thing with me is, as I say, I used to care what people said, and I think that's what made me. I wouldn't. I mean, I'd go as far as almost depressed a little bit, and I wasn't happy, and I cared. But I just thought, you know what? I don't give a fuck now. Look, if somebody goes, oh, you fat fuck, I'll go, yeah. But am I happy in life? Yeah. Why would I let your comment fucking change that? You know, why should someone's comment say that to me? You know? I mean, it's one of the biggest issues today. I mean, that's it. I think. Again, like a lot of people. I mean, like here's the thing. I personally think there's two different kinds of depression. Right? There's the depression where there's something in your head that you're not happy. You could be in one of the most joyous times of your life, or what's supposed to be a joyous time of your life, and you're just not happy, right? And again, thankfully, touch wood, I've not had that kind of depression. The depression I had is where I let people's comments, people's thoughts of me affect me. I let, when someone said something about me or said something to me, I let that get to me, and I would dwell on it and I'd think on it. And that would, you know, and I was depressed. I thought, oh my god, these people think this about me. And if that's the kind of depression you are, where, you know, you think, oh my god, these people are thinking a certain way about me, honestly, it doesn't matter what they think. Like this guy right here, Ryan, talking to me, he's been, you know, a great friend of mine for years now, and like, you've always got friends. You know what I mean? The people who only talk shit to you, right, and only, you know, just give you shit, fuck them, man. You know. You just gotta get them people like that's it. I mean, there's, I guess that's two things that make you happy. Change that ordinance. Speak to someone if you feel like you can't. It's things like that, isn't it? I mean, that's it. I think that's something I never did, was speak to someone about it. It does help. I never spoke to anyone about it. I just, you know, I kind of went home, I sat there and I thought, fuck, these people think that, these people think that, and I can't lie to you, I was in a bad place, you know, at times. I've never, again, touch wood, had a suicidal thought. No. But I've been in bad places where I thought, what's the fucking point? You know, I'd just be happy just to sit at home and do nothing. But then I don't know what, but something just clicked. I was like, you know what? I think you've had a big perspective in thinking about. Yeah. I mean, that's it, man. Like, I think you can agree, right? Since like how when I was like what fucking in year like 3 or whatever, I went through some harsh bullying, right? And like I just say, I let that affect me more than it should have. Like now, I think it was in the Neaton College, in fact, there was 2 cunts in the class, right, and they were always fucking like gobbing off at me. I remember just like turning around and going, you know what? I said, say what the fuck you want, boys. I couldn't give less of a shit, mate. That fuck yourselves. And they continued the whole year I was in Nuneaton College, right? They would sit at the back of the class. I'd hear them sniggering. I'd hear them saying things about me. I'd see them point and laugh at me. But I just thought, like, I could easily sit here now and be, oh god, they think I'm why? Like, I've got Jake. I've got different people who are my friend. So why would I let their comments get me down? Fuck what they say. I don't give a shit.
I think the one I had. And this is from 2016 to early this year. It's just the different one I had was always over things and stuff. And it all built up. I was with anxiety still now.
Yeah.
Going into it, it's just strange. Like, when I get down, fine. Just thinking about it now.
Yeah.
Just feeling really weird about it. I don't know why.
Yeah. 100%. Like, I remember going into college. No, even still now, right? I'm still self-conscious. Yeah. Even though I just put my hands and go, I'm a bit of a fat bastard, but I'm happy. You still kind of think, yeah, what do people think about me? Yeah. And honestly, I'm kind of getting to that stage of why does that matter to me? Now, when you step back and go, I'm walking down the street, and this person that I never seen before, never met before, will never talk to, has looked at me and thought, he's a fat fuck. Why should the thought of that affect me? Like, is that ever going to affect me in my life? No. His opinion of me, and am I thinking that? Has he looked at me and gone, oh, I just have a pair of those shoes and walked on? Like, it doesn't matter to me anymore what people think of me. Like, it generally doesn't. Like, if you think something about me, you know, you say it to my face. Whatever, we'll move on. You know, if you think, you know, oh mate, the amount of, you know, the way you talk, mate, you're a bit of a knob, but fair enough, we'll get on. Okay, yep, cool. You know, you think, yo, the fucking jeans you wear are shit. Okay. Alright, okay, I can't afford £300 fucking Louis Vuitton jeans. Do I care? I get them from, what's it called? Cotton Traders. Big up Cotton Traders, by the way, right? Their fucking jeans, are sick. Like, their jeans are sick, fam. If you're a fat person, right, and like you don't want to go Giacomo, go fucking Cotton Traders. They're fucking good jeans. They make jeans good. And that's another thing. Fucking clothing places, that try to make thinner people. Yeah, alright, big man. Fucking some cunt over here, likes a fucking fuck you. You fucking knobs. Anyway, I need to go for a piss. Right?
I think what we'll do is I'll hold up for your back. I'll hold up, just chatting. And then we'll go on FIFA.
Mate, oh god, I've had so much to drink, walking's become an issue for me here. Had a dead leg. I was sitting on the toilet earlier after this shit, and my leg went dead, and I struggled to walk him. This reminds me of that. Good shit, by the way, though. Right, I'll talk to you in a minute, Ryan.
Yeah. I'll talk to you in a minute. Swapping over to FIFA. This is part 2.
And what you've been saying then?
It's a start a new live stream. It's just a new logo and settings logo. This is part 2. This is
Alright guys, so this is going to be me signing out then. Yeah, fuck you.